So, thank you everybody for being here. And today the topic is how not to manifest. And so, all of these everywhere, whenever we talk about anything in our lives, anything that is happening, what is it? It's just a simple manifestation. And so, whether we recognize it or we don't recognize it, but we are manifesting at all times 24/7. Our energy doesn't sleep. Our body might sleep, but 24/7, our energy is manifesting. And so, as we manifest, whatever it is that we are manifesting, when we are unaware, when we are unaware, we simply keep looking outside at the events. And then we keep making, goals for ourselves, or we keep making outcomes for ourselves. And what are these outcomes? Oh, that person has such a beautiful house. I wish I had that kind of a house. And so now, when that wish, it starts off with a wish here and a wish there. But then when that wish deepens, when that wish becomes more and more, and then you see, you will find more outside people creating more lack for you. So when that lack deepens, now you actually, start to run around to think, okay, how can I actually manifest this? How can I manifest something for myself? Whatever that wish is, it could be for a partner, it could be for more money in the bank account, it could be for anything, it could be for a healthier body. But whatever is the wish that you have in your heart, and then you run around to try and manifest it. And there are beautiful books around. There is this book, on the secrets. Only thing that I understand, that when these books ask you, and many of them have told me about how to go about it. And so how does it work? That, yeah, you sit down and you imagine that state, wherever it is that you want to be, wherever it is that you wish to be. You sit and imagine as if you are already there. And as you imagine that you're already there, feel it, experience it. And so, what's really happening over there? They're asking you to experience it. What am I asking you to do? Also, experience joy, experience bliss, experience something or the other which is suiting you better, which is serving you better. They're asking you to do the same thing, to experience whatever it is that you are looking for in the future. And then, yet, what happens? You sit with all of that stuff, you sit with the exact procedure, you sit down, you are here, eyes closed, you are envisioning this beautiful house, this beautiful partner, there's so much money, so much wealth around you. And then you open your eyes after some time and you go around doing your normal day activities. As you are sitting beautifully in that space for the 15 minutes, 20 minutes, maybe an hour, hour and a half, everything that you're experiencing, that is being created. That's how the universe works. The universe works through our vibration. So, in that half an hour, 1 hour of our time, as we are looking to manifest, we are simply sitting over there and creating so much of joy for ourselves. Guess what is happening? What is happening is that in the universe, there is that vibration that you are sending out, and the universe will bring you that vibration back. How and when, we will keep aside for some time. But then what happens? What happens next is that you, as you go around doing your regular, work, you are living your regular life, and now suddenly all of the thoughts, oh, how will this even happen to me? How will I even get this much money? No, it's not even possible. So you now begin to doubt. You are sitting where? You are sitting in the doubt frequency. As you continue to sit in the doubt frequency, not now. Now you are not even looking within. Now you are not creating all of those beautiful thoughts that you did in the morning. Now you're like, how will this happen? I don't know how this will happen. Maybe this won't happen only. And then fears related to that. If this doesn't happen, what will happen to me? And so now you've got fears, worries, doubt, and most of all, lack that you are playing in. So as you play in these 4 or 5 frequencies, guess what's happening now? The same thing. The universe doesn't know whether you are sitting with your eyes closed and imagining. The universe doesn't know that now you are going around the regular, your regular day, and you are still imagining. You are still imagining, but now you're imagining that it won't happen. In the morning 1 hour, you imagined everything as if it's already happened. And now, as you look at it more and more, now here's the thing, no, it's not going to happen. How is it going to happen? So, what is the universe receiving from you now? It's receiving your doubt vibration, it's receiving your fear vibration. And as all of these vibrations, the universe doesn't know the difference. Which one of them is with closed eyes? Oh, the universe should only listen to me from 8 in the morning to 9:30 in the morning because that's when I do the law of attraction. No, darlings, that's not how it works. The universe works on your vibration at all times. So, whatever you are sending out now for the rest of the 22 hours, all of that is also being heard by the universe, and all of that is also going to come back to you because that's your vibration that you are sending out, and that's your vibration that's going to come in. So that's why, even if you manifest, even if something that you're asking for manifests, this is a beautiful story, and I've mentioned it a few times already on my webinars, that I normally tell people, stop paying attention to the outcome, let it manifest. You make sure that your frequency is in joy, and you work towards bringing your frequency in the joy. And so, just as we heard Naval's story and how they are laughing, what were they able to do? As something, as an event unfolded outside, which could have been a very sad event, bad event, unfortunate event for somebody, Naval is now in an aware enough state to be able to look past it and to be able to look at the energy and say, okay, why has this happened? It has happened because I needed to see this part of me. Work still remains on me, on the mistrust. So now, moving away from just what is happening outside and moving one step beyond that, just to be able to see that what is happening and what's the next step, what is the energy that's creating it. And so, as we figure out what the energy is, because guess who's created this event? Somebody's energy. Whose energy? Naval's energy created Naval's event in Naval's life. Your energy is creating your events in your life. And so when something manifests outside, it's very obvious that this is in your energy, and that's why it's manifested. Now, instead of wanting to manifest something opposite, firstly, let us look at this energy itself and release this from our energy field. And that's what we constantly talk about. It's not about what to manifest, because even if we decide that, okay, I need this kind of a house, and let us say the house manifests, who knows how, but let us say the house manifests, it's not the end. Nothing is ever the end. And that's the story I was coming back to. Something happened. Somebody was working with me and she was working on her energies for a long time. She was looking for a job, and that particular job was very, very difficult to find. The job was very unique. She wanted that the job should be partly in India, and then because she was a Latvian citizen, that it should partly be in Latvia. The job should allow for her to move freely between the two countries because she loved both the countries. Anyways, long story short, we kept working in the energies, she kept working in the energies, and that exact job that she wanted, it manifested. And then she, started to do that job. And then once it's manifested, she's like, wow, I got what I wanted. And so that's the end of the story. She stopped working within. And as she stopped working within, outside something happens. Now she's looking only outside and not at the energies that are creating. And so within 6 months, that miracle that had unfolded, well, it folded up back again, and then back it was to her, to her old energies. So the miracles will happen, but it doesn't mean, so when we've just had a bath, we smell fresh and we smell nice. Okay, I'm smelling fresh, I'm smelling beautiful, I'm never going to have a bath again. It doesn't work like that. When you smell fresh, well, that's only for a limited time. You constantly got to take another bath, another bath. And so that's how our energy works. And then, so what happens? So, the point I was making was that something will manifest where your energy is at. So, if you are holding your energy in joy, something will manifest over here. You keep releasing your fears, releasing your anxieties, releasing your frustrations, whatever it is, and then you come here. And now, what will happen? The universe will start bringing you outcomes at this level. As soon as the outcomes happen at this level, if you think, wow, I've got everything I wanted, and now I don't need to work on anything more because I already got everything that I wanted. Guess what? The energy doesn't work like that. The energy simply works in the moment, and life will continue to happen. So when life happens, and when life brings you that next, bout of fear, or it could be a bout of anxiety, are you going to now again look outside, or are you this time going to be able to look within, bring yourself to equanimity? That's the whole journey. The journey is all about being in the frequency of the mind, and all of these frequencies, fear, anxiety, guilt, separation, everything that makes me look at two different people and get, this is me and this is you. This is mine and this is yours. And so there is separation. All of these frequencies are frequencies of the mind. And then when we start to move closer to the heart frequencies, we are able to come into oneness. So, all of these other frequencies, which are all about surrender, which are about devotion, faith, unconditional love, these are the frequencies of the heart. And so, when to manifest or how not to manifest? Well, don't manifest from the frequencies of the mind. Come to the oneness, and from that place where you're already in equanimity, you're already in contentment, you have already looked at everything, looked at all your emotions. If this, so what? If not, so what? When you release your expectations of outcome, when you completely release the expectations of the outcome, then what happens? Then that's when you are here. You've released all your expectations, because behind every outcome, I need to have this. This should happen. If it doesn't happen, blah, blah, blah. Every time we think about what if this happens, what if this doesn't happen, there is a fear underneath, and we are scared shit. And so, what do we need to do? We don't need to go out and buy more security. We don't need to go out and buy more, more locks to prevent us, to protect us. No. As a matter of fact, what we need to do is to release the fear itself. And when we release the fear, an easy way to remind yourself of the oneness that you are, the power that you are. I have these couple of lines which I speak all the time, which I tell everybody all the time. And those lines are: the universe is playing in my favor. I don't understand it. I don't need to understand it, how the universe will play in my favor. But the universe is playing in my favor. And it's also the second line being, I am taken care of. I am taken care of. And when I understand that I'm taken care of, what does it mean? Does it mean that every wish that I have, it should be fulfilled, and then I will understand that I'm taken care of? No. As a matter of fact, some of those wishes are not fulfilled. Guess why they are not fulfilled? Let me tell you: because you are taken care of. How can it be that your wishes are not fulfilled and you say, I'm taken care of? Well, let me tell you again: your those wishes that have not been fulfilled, they were probably made in severe lack. They were probably made with a lot of fear. And you're wishing for something sitting in the frequency of fear. You're wishing for something sitting in the frequency of lack. Guess what the result is going to be? Even if you receive that thing, even if you receive the exact thing that you are wishing for, the next moment will happen. You've received what you were wishing for, but while you were receiving that, or while you were waiting to receive that, what did you create for yourself all along? You created more lack and you created more fear. Guess where that much of lack is sitting now? It's sitting in your energies. Guess where all of that fear is sitting now? Of course, in your energy. And so, what will happen? As you're already sitting with this lack, more fear in your energy, what's the next that the universe is going to do? Of course, there will be some way that the universe will show it to you that, look, this is still sitting inside you. And so when things don't happen as you like it, and I ask people constantly not to make outcomes, but if things are not happening at all times, when things are not happening, keep looking within and clearing your energy. What am I feeling when this has not happened as per my liking? What am I feeling? I'm feeling angry. Well, this anger energy, please release. What am I feeling? Oh, I'm feeling so fearful. If this doesn't happen, I won't have any money, I won't have a life, I won't have friends, I won't have this, that. All of these are energies of lack. So, what is the real job over here to do? The real job is to sit and release your lack. That's all that needs to be done. It's not, but if I just keep sitting in front of the candle, how will anything happen? I need to go out and do something about it. Well, guess what? No matter what you do, where are you going to come from? If you're going to come from worry, if you're going to come from fear, then that's all that your energy will carry, and that's all that will get created more and more. So before you rush out to do something in that doer mode, Meenal says just sit in front of the candle and do something. Well, because when I sit in front of the candle and when I do my releases, the next step and the next step, they will open up from which energy of mine? From the changed energy of mine, from the released energy. And now that I sit in peace and I manifest what? The manifestation outside happens automatically to more peace. I don't have to worry about did I manifest this or not. I simply have to hold peace within me, because when I hold peace within me, that's all that will manifest. It's how the universe works. So how not to manifest? Not to manifest from the energies of fear. And that's all what you are doing, all of us, when we are looking at, I need this, now let me see a specific way how to go about getting this. It could be something as, as um, you know as catering to manifestation, as laws of attraction is, or it could be something simply about what you want and you have a way to go around it. For example, and I was talking about it in the morning session as well, for example, you want a better body. You're not happy with your body and you want a better body. Whether it's got to do with pain and you want a painless body, or it's got to do with the shape and the figure, the way that your body looks. If you're not happy around it, and then you suddenly start to research, okay, what exercise do I need to do? What do I need to eat better? My eating habits are all wrong. Now, what are you doing in this whole process? You're judging yourself. You're first judging yourself. You're beating yourself up for who you are. And then you go around doing something. Even if a month later, 6 months later, even if you have the exact body that you were pining for, even if you look exactly how beautifully you wanted to look, what's going to happen through this process of beating yourself up for all of this judgment that you created? Where is it going and sitting? It's going and sitting in your energy space. And so what is going to play out? Well, more of that judgment. Yes, now you've got the fabulous body that you wanted, but does it mean that everything else that you were looking for is already here? No. As a matter of fact, in so many other places, more lack will be created. It's the order of the day. While you were even getting to the most beautiful body that you wanted, you were coming at it from lack. So as you are looking at, changing your body, changing something about you, manifesting a new self, firstly take a very, very deep look as to which energy you are coming from. If you're coming from lack, I say don't manifest, because only lack will manifest. more and more lack will manifest. And this is my personal story. I normally don't sit in lack for anything, and I don't sit in judgment. The only judgment that I do to myself is I am awesome. And I teach this to everybody around as well, that if you have to judge, because we are in the body, we're constantly going to judge. But if you have to judge, at least make that judgment serve you. So the one sentence that I give to everybody, and all of you who know me know this line, right? I am awesome. And this is the mantra. I am awesome. And yet, when money told me start eating sweets, and mind you, I really love my sweets, but each time I would eat my sweets, I love my sweets, after that, for the next 10 days, I would actually simply eat salads. I still, I love salads as well. I totally love salads. So I wouldn't even be able to catch over here the judgment that I was making for the self. And then about 3 years ago, Money in Guidance told me that I should start eating more mithai. And so I said, okay, Money is telling me to eat more sweets. He'll save me. Obviously, I can get all the sweets and get away with it. Money won't let me get fat. Well, what happened? A few weeks later, Meenal was happily 7, 8, 10 kilos heavier. And that's how it kept going. And it was also random. The most beautiful part of this story is it was all so random. Every time I would eat a lot of sweets and would be just experiencing joy, I wouldn't put on any weight. But every time I would eat sweets and then get into guilt, oh my God, now again eaten so many sweets, now I have to go and exercise. I would go exercise for 10 days at a stretch and the weight would increase. So why was all of this happening? Why was this such a funny play of energies happening? Because in my energies several times over, I have already told Money, I have full faith in you. Sometimes I won't understand what you do, but you please go ahead and do it. I won't understand, where you are coming from, and I will shout and scream at you. But you keep going ahead and do it because I'm surrendered to you. So I have given him this free flow of whatever he can do. So when he tells me eat sweets, I simply listen to him and I follow that directive. And then I have an expectation that, he will do as I wish, that I will not get fat, and he will simply save me from getting fat. But no, he's not interested in my body and in all my conditionings to the body. And so what did he do over the last 3 years? Put on weight, put on more weight, put on more weight, and all of that. And it took me such a long time to break this conditioning, because I was ultimately, it happened just probably last year, I was able to see what he was showing me. He was showing me my conditioning. He was showing me my judgments, which were so hidden in such deep layers and such subtle layers that I couldn't actually see them. That why don't I want to get fat? The answer to that in my head was no, I look so good when I'm thin, and people love me when I look this way. And so people won't love me if I look any other way. And he was busy breaking that programming and that conditioning. And for me to get to that place, I had to put on so much weight, and yet to keep experiencing the love, because now I could see that no matter what I look, how I look, I will keep receiving from people the love. Why is that? Because most of me, not just this small part, but most of me already understands that I am awesome. And yet, this hidden, unseen part needed to be brought out. And so, things will happen to you, things will manifest. And so, for me, the weight was manifesting. The weight was manifesting constantly just because I was coming from the fear. I hope I don't put on weight. I hope I don't put on weight. And so that weight fear that I was holding within me was manifesting. And that's how the vibrations work. When I don't hold any fear related to food, then I can just simply be in Anand, and it doesn't matter what I eat, what I don't eat. And that was a lesson. It was a longish lesson. It took me 3 years to break so many subtle layers. And now I'm able to understand each time that I eat something. And if I eat too much, if I eat too less, now I'm able to understand the manifestation that happens the next moment. The manifestation that happens now is my body simply sends it out because now I'm simply enjoying it. I'm simply enjoying it, and now my weight just stays steady. I haven't improved, so called improved my eating habits at all. I haven't improved them, but now my weight is steady. It hasn't gone down, it hasn't gone up. It pretty much holds steady where it is. Why? Because now I'm no longer working from fear. Can you understand? I mean, with this example, I'm even showing you the most subtle layers from where manifestations happen, the most subtle layers of fear and worry from where the manifestations happen. Now look at all the places that you hold worry, and what all is the manifestation that's coming from that worry. Can you even imagine? And that's why my only request to all of you, please keep moving into my energy, back into my energy, back into my energy. Why? Because my energy plays from abundance. If you are sitting in energies of lack and fear, then simply moving into my energy will give you these subtle answers. It'll give you the answers even as to where all you're holding that fear, where all you're holding the worries, where all you are coming from separation. And once, and this is the beautiful paradox, that the minute you understand that all of this manifestation is automatically happening and that you simply need to hold your energy at joy. You need to hold your energy at bliss, at blankness. When you understand that, things start to manifest in a different way. But by the time they start to manifest in a different way, you've actually lost all wish to manifest at all. Because when you come to that place of joy, that place of contentment, now you're already happy. Now you're already joyous. Now you don't need something, someone to create that joy in you. When you sit in that beautiful space of bliss, of blankness, then at that point in time, the manifestation will happen from where? From that place of bliss, from that place of joy. At that point, no matter what wish is there, it automatically gets fulfilled. It is so beautiful to watch that even if a thought appears to me and the thought is in masti, and my thought is like, oh, I haven't had a rasgulla for so long. Even if the thought is in masti and I'm not even looking at the outcome and it's like that, that is the time when the rasgullas will appear. Because I haven't now gone into this, oh, I wish I could have had a rasgulla right now. This is not happening. That is not happening. When I let myself free of outcomes, the universe begins to make outcomes at this level. And that's where I constantly tell people wishes and desires. When people come to me, I really, really want to marry this guy. Please just make sure, I mean, just tell me how to get married to this guy. And I laugh because I know that from this energy that you are coming from right now is so much lack that the same guy, you will be begging me, please, please, I really want to divorce this guy. Just simply tell me how. I don't want anything. When you come from so much lack, that that person outside is simply showing you your lack, their absence in your life. No, he's not even getting ready to marry me. I've got so many, I mean, the number of people who come to me wanting to marry a single person, the number of people who come to me with fixed outcomes, it's endless. And so simply taking this story forward, that yeah, you will get this fellow in your life, but you've already just received him from where? From the energy of lack. What will he, even though he now makes his steady presence, you've now got a marriage certificate and all of that stuff, what does it mean? What does a marriage certificate mean in energy terms? Nothing. It means crap. The people are given roles with or without the marriage certificate. You've given somebody a role to show you your lack. First, he's showing it to you through his absence, and now he'll come into your life. But guess what? Now, through other ways, he will show you more lack and more lack. And that's how our energies work. So instead of running after manifestations, I need to manifest him, I need to manifest money, I need to manifest better, better sources of funding. Sit and look from where you need to manifest, and your job simply is to clear your energy, clear your energy, clear your energy. Outside, automatically results will show. Again, as and when people start to work on their energies, and they're sitting in lack and they shift into abundance, they come and tell me miracles at all times. This happened so easily, I got this loan so easily. I got this money so easily. The funds happened so easily. The money got created. Yes, the money will get created with ease when you sit in contentment. The money will have you will have to run after everything when you sit in fears and worries that, oh my god, this will not happen, I need to go and do this. So simply being in ease and grace through the shift in frequency. From me to you, don't bother. That's all that I would say from me to you. As you even want to manifest, you do bother with one thing. Why do you want to manifest? Ask yourself this question. Why? Why are you not happy with what is? And over there, you will see lack. Then you have a job to release your lack. If over there, you will see fears, you have a job to release those fears. If over there you have jealousy, or that one has, I don't have, blah, 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 then you have one job to release your jealousy, to release that separation. The journey is from the mind frequencies to the heart frequency. So keep working within. Outcomes will automatically happen. When the outcomes happen, you will be so beautifully surprised, and then move on. Again, move on as we get attached to the outcome. And that's when I say, when we get attached, oh, now I've received my outcome, now I don't need to do anything. Well, that's the moment when something outside happens and you're no longer sitting at this frequency, but you move back to your frequency of fear. What will happen to the outcome also? It will come here only. This outcome cannot be here if your frequency is here. And this frequency, if that is here, the outcome will be from here. You just simply sit and just go, do nothing. You just simply sit and do your releases. Don't focus on being outside. How to get full concentration? Don't get full concentration. Now, who needs full concentration? There is no need for full concentration. Full concentration is not needed. It is not about your concentration. You have a tiny little mind, and that keeps losing its concentration. But you have vast energy, which doesn't need your concentration. I don't tell people that when you listen to my meditation, concentrate on every word. As a matter of fact, most people can't go through that 10-minute meditation without going off to sleep. The minute you start to listen to it, in 10 minutes, you're like bloody flat out. You can't even make it to the 13th minute. And that's okay. I simply tell people to keep that vibration going. That energy vibration is already happening on your room. It doesn't need your concentration. Put your concentration on things that you like and for as long as you like it. For example, I love playing video games. That keeps my concentration in. So I play video games when I need concentration. If I have to practice concentration, then the best way for me to practice concentration is a video game. And so I play that, and I'm having such a beautiful time playing that game. Now, if you are judging me at playing video games, then the work has come on you. Because what is my job? I'm purposeless. Anytime a job comes for me to manifest something, I just simply sit and see whether that manifestation, that thought that, oh, I must do this, I must do that, I must grow this organization. If ever a thought comes like that, I simply look within to see, is this thought mine or is it coming from the universe? If it is mine, then it's coming from lack. So I release it. If it's not mine and the universe is telling me, no, grow this organization, then I simply tell the universe, okay, you send me the know how. You send me how to, you send me the people. And as and when people come, work keeps happening. And I'm in no rush that this message should reach out to 5,000 people in a day. It doesn't matter. I'm not looking for anything at all because I don't need anything to be happy. I'm always already happy. I'm already dancing. I'm already in so much masti. If one day I have 5,000, whatever, uh, family members, then that'll be nice, and then it'll go to 10,000, and that'll be really nice too. And if it doesn't go anywhere, and you all 50, 100 people is all that still stays here, that's beautiful. I don't need to put my concentration, I don't need to put my work, I don't need to do anything. I need to make sure that my energy is sitting in in a place of beautifulness, in a place of beautiful blankness. And that's all that I need to make sure that whatever is happening, if my mind is doing this good goody, then I just simply need to release it. I need to keep releasing till that mind goes silent, and it'll go silent. And that's all I need to do. Everything gets brought to me with so much ease and so much grace. Why? Because I sit in silence. This is silent. I only, for the first 5 years that this journey of mine happened, I released for 5 years. And now these days, when people come to me, they're like, oh God, we've been releasing for 2 days. And still, there's no shift that we see in ourselves. And that's okay. It will happen. It won't take you 5 years. It took me 5 years, but your journey is much faster because now you are simply tuning into Meenal energies. You're tuning into the Meenal of today. You don't have to wait 5 years because that Meenal is no longer this Meenal energy. This is what you will be receiving today. So instead of 5 years, it'll be very soon. How soon? Then that depends on how many times you tune into my energy, how many times you become aware of releasing everything that you're carrying. Bath every day. All right, people, just simply take a deep breath in and release. And as you release, all thoughts simply out, 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 out. You're sitting in blankness. You can almost see the blankness coming in. Totally blank. In this place, only one line to yourself, and keep repeating this. I am Meenal. I take energy from Meenal. I'm shifting. I'm shifting right now. This new energy is coming to me in this moment, right now. And as you do this, simply put your palms out, and be ready to receive. Palms out and be ready to receive. Just simply experiencing the energy. The energy could show up in any which way. Maybe you can experience it, or maybe not, but it doesn't matter. Just simply allow yourself to receive. I am Meenal. This is your intent as you sit in this energy of abundance. This is your intent, the only intent. I am Meenal. What do I want from Meenal energy? What will I receive? No questions. Just simply, I am Meenal. As Meenal plays in the answers, and you have questions. But as you are now in Meenal energies, simply put your focus on any situation, any event, wherever your mind goes right now, any situation, any event that you want to understand better. And so now, in the energy of Meenal, you will be able to receive the answer. Once this session is over, you can simply take a pen and paper and write. What is it that you will ask? What am I to learn from this event? What am I learning from this event? What am I learning from this situation? Simply that. Every event only unfolding to teach us something, to show us something. And so, in the energy of Meenal, maybe the answer is already coming to you, and you can take it even deeper with a pen and paper at the end of this session. But otherwise, simply receiving this energy, receiving the energy of Meenal, and tuning into so much peace and so much calm in the heart, feeling peaceful and calm. All your wishes out of your head, all the desires simply silenced. You are sitting in a place of abundance. You are taken care of. And so, make this intent a few times. I am taken care of. The universe is playing in my favor. Make this intent. I am taken care of. The universe is playing in my favor. This understanding is simply seeping into every cell of yours. In this moment, this frequency of faith, this is what you are tuning into. Zero doubt, nothing at all. Simply this faith. I am taken care of. Make this intent a few times to yourself as if sending this message you are sending to your entire body, to every cell. You don't need to understand how you are being taken care of. It's not as per your limited mind, but this is entire subconscious. Your entire subconscious is right now receiving this message. I am taken care of. Feeling this beautiful energy of faith, this faith frequency that you're right now sitting in. As you sit in the energy of Meenal, this is the energy that Meenal plays in. And in this moment, this is the energy that you are. Grow this energy. Grow this energy in your heart. This one line, I am taken care of. Nothing else is needed. Just you and this understanding. I am taken care of. I'm grounding this even more and more. This beautiful energy of abundance. I'm grounding it into you. Receive, 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 receive. Anytime that another frequency makes its way to you, you will receive the answers. From this frequency, you will know the answers, and you will become more and more aware of operating from the energy space. You are in the Meenal frequency. You are taken care of. Om Money. Om Money. Simply that. You are taken care of. So, any of you, if you wish to take answers for any situation, now you simply sit with a pen and paper and you can write this for yourself. You can seek an answer, and of course, you will receive the answer. And then you simply do the releases. Whatever releases might be needed, whatever more is needed, simply open yourself up to receiving the answers. The answers are all there in my energy. Okay, everybody, lots and lots of love to all of you. Thank you very much. Take care, everybody.